Okay, guys. So previously, I just completed numerical Python for data science. I completed yesterday. So basically, we are moving forward to next important chapter like Pandas. So what is Pandas and how it will work in data science? The great role of Pandas for the data scientist, machine learning engineer. So we discussed over on that video. So stay tuned and continue learning on previous video. If you not watching my previous video, you just go through my previous video. After we will be moving into pandas. It is not problem. You just we just defining here the numpy part 1, part 2, and final part. So I just created clean things. So if you not watching my numerical Python video, so you can directly watching pandas, but numpy is a very important thing also as per pandas. So you just complete, I think I suggested you just completed all my videos. Then you will be clearly understand how it is work. And after completion of this tutorial, you will be more confident on that field. Okay, so not late. So just started my pandas introduction. So basically, what is panda and why I read these things before we read pandas. So we just know the reason behind it, because without a reason, these things will be study is very like unuseless. So this is my questions. So if you moving into or jump into any other chapters, so you should clear about these things, fundamental things, mainly fundamental things. You just clear about this, what is panda and how will be used. So why we will use in data science. So that is the questions. Okay. So here I just clear your doubt and all your questions. I think for complete introduction, it will be doubt clear section about that. After that, you will be any question, you will be ping on my comment sections. Okay. So what is panda? So pandas is nothing but it is a data analysis library of Python. So according to our previous classes, NumPy also there are various types of packages is there. So there is NumPy, Pandas, C1, Matplotlib, many more things. So like of that, Pandas is also a package of one of them. So it is used for data analysis. So whenever we are analysis on data, it may be in the format of Excel sheet, it may be in the format of CSV, it may be in the format of text, anything. You just your sequential data on sequential data, it is nothing matter. But whenever going to the analysis, whenever you just we just give a data, so and putting the questions or company requirement is will be please give analysis about the data and let me or give me know that what is benefit from the data for this company, for this organization, anything. It is a particular things, it is nothing one of the things. It may be an organization data, it may be an college data, it may be an company data, it may be an business data, anything. You just put it here, analysis, broad analysis about that. After that, we will be clearly understanding how to business going on, or what is the loss, what is the profit, and you can just also predict the futures. It will be how much cost it will be, build some projects or anything. You just so anything, it will be happen after the analysis of data. So it contains several functionality for data processing. So before you going to the data analysis, it is go through the various types of filtration. So first is whenever going to the data analysis part, the fasting will be data mining. So first you have to mining the data, where the data will be available in this market, then after you mining the data, you will be closely analysis overrun data. So the data may be structure or not structure, it not be matter. So it already pandas have well structured packages, so it will be control all over things. Okay, so you just first steps is data mining. After that you will be coming over to the data cleaning process. So what the raw data will be mining from any other business, any other organization, so it is not be matter. But after that things you will be clean the data to structure unstructured data to structured data, or structured data it may be there are duplicate value, it may be there are null value, there are so much more things on our data, so you have to clear on that sheet. Okay, so after cleaning the data, you will be this data will be going forward to the data analysis part. After that it will be clearing all the things, then analysis will be happen. But before that of the things, data mining, data cleaning, so data analysis is not worth it. Okay, so before you going to the data analysis, you have to clear on understanding that first you have to data mining, after the data cleaning, then you have to moving forward into data analysis part. Okay, so based on pandas, it is a numpy packages, not a worry about that. And excel, so there are large volume of data are there. Let's say we just put it the data of like 30 row and 30 columns here. So you have suitable or useful on the such like of small data you have to control. But the whenever it comes to the large volume data, so it is not worth it. So instead of you choose the excel sheet, it will be more better on the going to the pandas, because panda is a well-known and well-known useful of the suitable data, and it is maintainable by the pandas DataFrame. So for the large number of data you should use the pandas like of that. Okay, so coming to the installation process, so how you use the pandas library. So this is simple funda. Before you going to the installation of pandas, so previously or pastly I just show you how to install numpy. The same like is here. So instead of numpy you just put it pandas, nothing will be there. So python language is very easy, so that's why it is popular for nowadays. So you just uh, set out well 2 lines 3 lines of code, it will be the game changing over there. So okay, so installation of data, nothing but, so you just pip install pandas. After that it will be install all the packages of the data frame of pandas, nothing worry about that. So why I use these things on what is the pandas. So I think you are overally idea of that, and I just briefly give you briefly idea about that. So what is panda? A panda is a software library. So it is in one type of software, and it is converted into the package. Whenever it will be used, it will be imported from the pandas library and just use it on your work. So panda is a software library written for the python programming language for data manipulation and analysis. I already discussed about that. So what is the analysis and what is the manipulation? So before you going to the analysis part, you have to clear understanding on that. You have to first you have to data mining. After that you have to going to the data processing on that part. So after the data mining or raw data will be coming, you have to cleaning the data over that. There are so many null values, there are so many duplicate value like of that. So this is nothing but this is a data manipulation. Okay, and after that it will be analysis. Okay, so pandas will be there are 2 types of work is there. So instead of analysis you can just put it the for the data manipulation and analysis, it will be 2 working in fine in pandas. So in a particular it offers the data structure. You know about the data structure well, so it will be okay, but you do not know, so it will be it will also okay. Here I will teach you the data structure of all these things. In my example I just give in the example, then I will just put it there how to data structure use in pandas. Okay, and operation for manipulating numerical tables and time series. So it is a free software release and 3 close BSD license. So it is a license holder, and it is whenever you use it, so it is a free software, nothing worry about that. and Pandas is mainly used for data analysis and manipulation of the tabular in DataFrame. So you just already see the Excel sheet. So here I just give the Excel sheet. So same things over there. So whenever the Excel sheet will be open, so here there are so many rows and there are so many columns is there. As like of that things, the Pandas will be kept the data in just like of that format. Okay, whenever I just see you the example how the data will be store into the Pandas data frame, so it will be very clear on that things. So okay. So this is the thing, and Panda allows so many files. Let's say I already said you it will be no matter, it will be text format, it will be CSV format, and it will be Excel format, JSON, anything, or it will be in the SQL database. That when the data may be different places store. It will may be in cloud, it may be in SQL database, it may be an Excel sheet, it may be in CSV file. So anything anywhere data may be there in tabular format or query format, not a big deal that of things. And also and also some organization maintain the data of Microsoft Excel sheet. So that is in one question. So it is easy to import the data into the Pandas data frame and analysis over the data. Okay. So Pandas allows various data manipulation of operation over such as like we have just manipulation like merging the data and reshaping the data and selecting the data as well as the cleaning of the data. Okay, or you may say the data wrangling of the features. So it is nothing but data wrangling is nothing but it is in the operation over the data frame, which data will be missed out, which data will be lost, which field may be null, which field may be duplicate. So in this type of things, you will be converted this data by the by the operation over the data wrangling of these things. So Pandas is well known, well format to doing this work. Okay, so the development of the Pandas, introduction into Python, many comparable features of working with DataFrame that were established in the R programming language. So it will be it will maybe supported on the R language, and but in Pandas there are more suitable in Python language. So basically in if you selected the future, so you just go through the Python because R is already depreciated, I think. So many company are not use R program. So you just go through the Python program. Even upon you just use the R programming language, it is not a worry about that. You can use it on your Pandas library. Okay. And the Pandas library is built upon another library like NumPy, which is oriented and efficiently work with arrays instead of the features of working data frame. So I already discussed about discussion about the NumPy because you just compare over that. Then Pandas is very well to handle the large number of volumes of data, or NumPy will be good working on the large number of value data. So I already teach you the NumPy using array, and here you just using the data frame on Pandas. So basically it is nothing but whenever you just packaging import the packaging of data, let's say we just import the NumPy. So I want to clear over on that. So np.array, I just put it in NumPy. Instead of that things in Pandas, we just put it the pd.series. Okay, so pd.series or data frame, nothing but it will be I just keep you in hints, and whenever I going to the mainly chapters, it will be okay for that. Okay, nothing worry about that. Keep patience, I will give you one by one examples. Okay, so what is the history and the who was found as father or anything you can say. So developer with McKinsey. So he is also a startup. Whenever he just started in Pandas, and McKinsey is a big company. So here the US McKinsey started working in Pandas in 2008 while at AQR Capital Management of the needed of high performance. So so whenever he just facing the problem, whenever he just working the acquire capital management, so in that things there are large volume to handle these things. So there are large volume of data, so these things will be handled very difficulty. So this problem to the overcome, so it will be used by the Panda. In that time it will be derived the Pandas library. And there are so many of Pandas signed up and sponsored project like non-focus and non-profit charity in the United States. So it is an open source. You can also give your packages to the Pandas, and anyone use these Pandas to your futures working directory. Okay, so this is the things. It will be, I just share the introduction, and now moving forward to the main things. Okay, so I just put it here. I think row and we convert. Okay, that will be fine. And so first things, I just show you something. So this is the Pandas library. So it is in pandas.pydata.org. So if you go to the browser, so the all the Pandas library will be there. So there is a latest version is 2.0.3, and release date will be June 28 to 2023, like of that. And so many you will just documentation on web and download the source code. You already download the source code and install it. So instead of download the source code and install it, you just install the in your local systems or any cloud. So just pip install and Pandas, it will be like that. So here so many more supported companies for the Pandas, because it is a free source or open source things. So these things, to maintain these things, there are non-focus. I already shared you on that video, and two Sigma, Intel, Nvidia, because there are so many of large numbers of volumes of data. So how to handle these things? So these things handled by the this company, and this library was supported by the there are giants company like Yoctet. Okay, these are the thing. So I just click it to install Pandas now. So it will be getting started, and so the installation process. You can go to the Anaconda prompt in your browser. I already saw you go to the Anaconda prompt. So I just show you something. So here there is an Anaconda 364-bit, and there is Anaconda Navigator, Anaconda PowerShell, and Anaconda prompt. So you just click it Anaconda prompt. After that, you going to the Jupyter lab. Okay. So here it will be click on that, and after that you will go to the these things pip install Pandas. After that, you will be restart the terminal. It will be giving you the launcher. Okay. So this interface like Google Colab. So you can use instead of this Jupyter notebook. So I just show you something. So this is the Google Colab. Okay. So here you can use Google Colab instead of Jupyter notebook. It will be very fine on that. Okay. Let's say getting started. I think here I already show you something. So this is the Google Colab interface like of that. So it will very highly efficient as compared to the Jupyter notebook. It will be very speed of the execution of program. So instead of using Jupyter notebook, and you can use it with the Google Colab. Okay, just search the Google Colab, and this interface will be coming over there. Okay, so these are the things. Okay, so mainly these interface will very good to see according to the these things. Okay, so these are the color things, and so there is in books of relay Python for data analysis. It will be there over there. You can the data wrangling of Pandas, NumPy, Jupyter, and all things over there. It is in good book, so you can just refer. You want to refer these things. Okay. So we are continuing on the Pandas example. So if I just giving you the series of the Pandas. So firstly, I just show you something. I just install Pandas, pip install Okay, sorry, install. Okay, I just gave you keep install Pandas. Okay, here it will be running. It will be take some time. So I already installed the Panda. So here it will be showing my requirement already satisfied in Anaconda 3. In everything is on Anaconda 3 live inside packages. So if you install the Pandas, it will be showing here. I think it will be default. The NumPy, Pandas, Seaborn, and Matplotlib will be installed over there. Okay, so no worry about that. You may need to restart the kernel to update the package. Not right now. Okay, so I just import. So as previously, so you just import NumPy as NP. So here you just replacing these things. Import pandas as PD. Okay. After that, I just let's say I just uh, take a series or data frame of S, name is S, and here I just connect to the pandas. So here I just naming the PD. So PD dot series. Okay. So remember that series the first S capital. Instead of you just put it a small letter, it will be giving you error. So keep on mind that. So PD dot series. So after that, I just give you the elements over that 10, 20, 30, 40. Okay. So I just uh, print S here. Okay. So it will be coming here. So index number 0 equal to 10, index number 1 equal to 20, index number 2 equal to 30, and index number 3 equal to 40. Okay. So the data type of integer 64. If I just write print the type of S, I think it will be giving an error. Okay. I just another use the another cell. I think s dot d type. So it will be giving me the integer 64. So it will be taking integer 64 bit. You can change it integer 8, integer 32, integer 16. I already share you one on NumPy videos on lecture. You can refer that things and just putting the here comma and d type equal to, let's say, integer 16, like of that. Okay, and here it will be fine. Okay, so another example I just give you, s1 equal to pd dot series. Okay, so here again I just keep it 10, 20, 30, 40. Okay, so print s1 over there. Okay, so it will be coming like that. So if I print what is the object of these things, so s1 dot d type, so it will be give me the integer 64. Okay, so again I just moving to another example. So import pandas is pd. Okay, we just import pandas library. If you want to install pandas, install, or you just once install and you can operation over there. Nothing worry that. Again and again you do not to put import pandas as pd. Okay, I just put it here. You can just keep it. Not a worry that. S equal to pd dot series. Um, I just keep it 10, 20, 30, 40. Okay. And comma index equal to, sorry, A P. Okay, let's see what is the output is coming. Previously you just know that it will be giving the output as an index like 0, 10, 1, 20, like of that. Now what happened here? Print S. Okay, instead of indexing or key value pair, so I just replaced zeros value to the A, I just replaced one value to the B, I just replaced two value to the C, and I just replaced D value to the D. Okay, so here A equal to 10, B equal to 20, C equal to 30, and D equal to 40. Okay, it will be fine, looks like good. And another things, I will just show you another example, like S equal to PD dot series, PD dot series. Okay, 10, 20, 30, 40, comma, index some things. So I just forget here. Index equal to, let's say, A, comma, B, comma, C, comma, D. Okay, but instead of integer 64, here I just change little bit. So D type equal to float. Okay, so what it will be coming now? Print S. Yeah, so let's see. Previously I do not change data type anything, but here I just mentioning my data type, giving the output like float. So it will be converted integer value to the float and giving me the output like equal to 10.0, 20.0, 30.0, 40.0, like of that. Okay, so this is the things. And last things, let's say I just converted to the series from a dictionary. Okay, here I just importing from the list, and now we import these types of data and see on our output in from dictionary. So here we just importing the data from dictionary. How you do it? So let's say series from a dictionary. Okay, so s2 equal to pd dot series series and giving the data is dictionary format. So in the dictionary there is key and value format. So here I just giving the key value format, one value 10 and two's value let's say 20. Okay, so print s2, here will be coming over there. So here will be understand that from the dictionary and from the list, from the array, anywhere you can import the data and execute this data as per key value like a pair. So that is the things. And now in my next video I share you how to replace the particular column with another value, like let's say here is an index number 0. So what value is coming here? Index number 0 equal to 10 and index number 1 equal to 20, because in Python everything's starting with zeros and 1. If I say that key number 1, what is the value is coming here? So 10, and key number 2, the value is coming on 20. So if I replace the value of particular key, so how can you change these things? I will teach you on my next lecture. So till then, you just practicing on pandas, like a small things, and just execute the output. You will be better understanding more on that. Okay. So till then, bye bye. See you soon on the next video.